Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel AgriAddict. I am your mentor Pruthvi MS. I have completed my undergraduation from College of Horticulture, Bangalore, and currently I am pursuing my master's in IARI, New Delhi in the division of Floriculture and Landscaping. So now we are going to discuss about ICAR PG Horticulture paper, in that especially floriculture portion. So in the last video, I have discussed about 2024 paper. If you have not watched, you can check it out, and the links are available in the description box. So now I am going to start about 2023 paper. Without wasting time, let's get started. First question, which of the following tree is associated with the life of Lord Krishna? This is that same type of question they are asking, that is the trees related to the religious god or any that liked by any king, like that. So for this answer is Anthocephalus kadamba. Kadamba tree is, in the last discussion also they have asked related to kadamba tree only. That is the tree which is mentioned in the epic written by Kalidas. Let me know in which book Kalidas mentioned about Anthocephalus kadamba. You can comment me and I will say the right answer. And about other trees, Salix babylonica. This is also one of the important tree. It is mainly grown in the near pond and aquatic environment. Means it can tolerate the high water table content, and also this is having the drooping nature. So sometimes they will ask which among the following trees having the drooping nature. That is mainly Salix babylonica and bottle brush tree. And Saraca indica, this tree is related to, this is also called as Ashoka tree. Ashoka tree, and it is related to Sitama. Then Michaelia champaka, this is also called as, champaka is the fragrant tree. The essential oils are extracted from the champaka, the fragrant tree. So like the same way, when you study any questions, you have to see all the options and you have to search for the other things related to that options, because usually examiner will keep the options which are very important, or he can ask the other question from the same options. So these are some trees related to the Lord Buddha. This is also important. The life of Lord Buddha is related to many trees. First, the birth of Buddha. It is believed birth of Buddha happened near the Saraca indica or Ashoka tree. This is the same tree related to Sitama also. And death. Death happened, it is believed in the near Shoria robusta tree. Okay, and enlightenment. Enlightenment is near the Ficus religiosa. Ficus religiosa is believed in the Hindu mythology and it is worshipped. The next question, which of the following the most common rootstock for budding in the rose under South Indian condition? In roses, I can say rootstocks are very much important and related to the different climatic conditions and also resistant to pests and diseases. So in this, the right answer is for South Indian condition, Rosa multiflora. So this Rosa multiflora is mainly having the resistance for acidic soil, and also it is having the nematode tolerance. It is resistant to nematode, and also it is suitable for coastal climate. This is all about Rosa multiflora. And Rosa, this must be Foetida. It is having the source of yellow color. And Rosa lucida also important rootstock, and Rosa indica variety odorata. This is mainly for the North Indian condition. So this is the way you have to study the question paper. Like every option, you have to search what are related things related to the options. So here only I have mentioned North Indian condition, Rosa indica variety odorata is suitable. Then wet condition, Rosa laxa. You can remember like Lux soap in a wet condition. So wet condition suitable rootstock is Rosa laxa. So North Indian plain, Rosa bourboneana. Actually, North Indian plain is different. If they ask in general North Indian condition, you have to mention Rosa indica variety odorata. This one only. And for sandy soil, Rosa manati. Manati also suitable for polyhouse condition. Okay. So let's see the next question. So which of the following garden styles are developed on the basis of respective ideas of heaven? So in the last video, I have mentioned about this. Generally, in the garden types, they may ask related to the feature of the garden or mainly related to the examples. Here we can see the Mughal garden and Persian garden. These are related to the idea of heaven. So answer is B. So in the English garden, we all know it's a freestyle garden, and Japanese is a type of nature in miniature. They both are informal type of garden. Next, match the following. In the last paper also we can see the same type of question they have asked. Frequently they are asking about the chromosome number in floriculture part, that too basic chromosome number. So only among 4, 2 will be repeated, at least the 2 they will be asking new. So you better learn all the basic chromosome numbers. Rose, we all know that is X is equal to 7, 2n is equal to 14. And gladiolus, X is equal to 15, that is 2n chromosome number 30. And for marigold, X is equal to 12. In marigold, there are 2 important species, that is one is French marigold and another one is African marigold. They both have the different chromosome number that they may ask. Like in the same match the following, they will give both French and African. So you learn African is having the diploid chromosome number, that is 2n is equal to 24, and French type that is a tetraploid, so 2n is equal to 48. This is important. And chrysanthemum in the same 2024 paper also they have asked, that is X is equal to 9. Let's see the next question. Which of the following are cool season turf grass? This is also repeated question. So in the list in the last class I have given one list, both cool season and warm season grasses. You just look into the list. In the cool season grasses, I gave one hint to remember, that is blue, bent and ray. These 3 grasses are mainly cool season grasses. Here Cynodon dactylon, it's a well-known warm season grass, so this is not, it can't be the answer. Then Agrotis palustris is also, here we can easily see that Lolium is a ray grass, that is cool season grass. So the option having D, only these 2. So only these 2, C and D. Okay. So let's see the next question. That is, which of the following is a cool season turf grasses? This is also a repeated question. In cool season and warm season grasses, I have given the list. You just go through it, or in the Deshraj book or any book you can get it. It is very, very important. Turf grass question is fixed. I can say 5-star importance for the turf grass. And in this, option A, Cynodon dactylon. This is a warm season, well-known warm season grass. We all know, that is doob grass or haryali. So this is not, it can't be the answer. Then among this very famous cool season grass is Lolium perenne, that is ray grass. So option D must be there and option A must not be there. If you don't know these 2, you can try in this type. The D and A should not be there. A should not be there. So answer is C, that is Agrotis palustris and D, Lolium perenne. So next question. Assertion reason type of question. First assertion, calyx splitting. Calyx splitting is a major disorder in carnation, and in this calyx split when the flowers start to open. So just they have given about the calyx splitting, which is correct statement. Okay. Then we have to check whether the reason for the calyx splitting they have given in the reason or not. So this is attributed to various factors such as overfeeding, varietal character, or high temperature, and next very sharp drop in the night temperature, low nitrogen and low boron or boron deficiency. So reason also correct. In the calyx splitting will happen because of the night temperature will be very low, like less than 10 degree, followed by the day temperature will be very high. So because of that calyx splitting will happen. So the both assertion and reason is correct, and it's a correct explanation. So option A is correct. So if they have asked one physiological disorder, you have to learn about all the physiological disorders in that crop. And in the rose also, it is very important. There are many important physiological disorders. You just go through once. In carnation, I have added here. Another disorder is slab side. In slab side, the flower will open in halfway. Like other half will be like in a bud stage only, but half of the flower will open. This is also mainly because of the cooler climate condition. Then another disorder is sleepiness. It is very important. Sleepiness, in this case, there will be upward opening of the petals. There will be cup-like structure formation. This is mainly because of ethylene injury. This is a very frequently asked question. You just remember this. The ethylene injury will cause sleepiness in carnation. Next question. Plants which possesses special structure such as thorns, rootlets, tendrils, etc. to climb over a support is called as. So basically they are saying they will climb. Climb means they will be climbers. They will be having the supporting structure. If they have given without any support means that are ramblers. These are basic things, but you have to remember ramblers. And in case of trees, you will be knowing they will be having the woody stem and also very prominent trunk. There will be keyword trunk, you have to remember. In case of shrub, they are also woody, but they will be having the less height, like less than 2 meter, like that. And also they have the many stems, multiple stems. Next question, which of the following climber is categorized as heavy climber? Here you can see there are so many questions related to the climbers, trees. So don't skip to read the Deshraj book. In that they have given a list of climbers, their common name, their season of flowering also. In this you just highlight the questions which I've asked in the previous year and which you seems like important. In this, which is related to a heavy climber. In climbers, these two categories are very important, heavy climber and light climber. Heavy climber means they will be having the more number of leaves and they have the very luxurious growth. If you plant, they will occupy the whole area. But light climbers means they will be having the very slow growth, and also they will be having sometimes the deciduous nature. They don't have any luxurious growth. Here, heavy climber is Quisqualis indica. It is also called as Rangoon creeper. It is a time for flowering of Rangoon creeper. You can observe it will be having a very fragrant pinkish to whitish flower. That is Rangoon creeper. If you see other options, Petria volubilis. This will be having the purple color flowers and it is having a deciduous nature. So it can't come under heavy climber. And Aristolochia elegans. This is called as Dutchman's pipe. This has a very unique kind of flower. It looks like having this kind of pipe kind of flower. So Dutchman's pipe. And next option, Lonicera japonica. This is called as Japanese honeysuckle. This also have the very much fragrant flowers and yellowish kind of flower, yellow to white. So the right answer is B. I have given the list of climbers, that is heavy climbers and light climber. Heavy climber, Antigonal leptosis. This is called as lover's creeper or coral creeper. Coral creeper. It will be having the pinkish flower and a very small beautiful flowers. This will be having the very much luxuriant growth. Then Bimontia grandiflora. Here I can give one hint. If it is having the grandiflora, means you think it is a heavy climber because it is having very large leaf and also very large growth. Here both Bimontia grandiflora and Tunburgia grandiflora, they are heavy climbers. Then Pyrostigia venusta. This is also called as the golden shower also. You please let me know in the comment section which tree is known as golden shower tree. Tree is also there, climber is also there. This will be having the orange color blooms and it has a very luxuriant growth. It has a seasonal flowering. Then Wisteria sinensis. This is having the purple color flower or bluish flower. This is also having the very luxuriant growth. Next, light climbers. Light climbers have the, I have already mentioned the how we can categorize that light climber. First one is Ipomia species. It is mainly in this, we can see morning glory. Here also they are having the very few foliage. And next one is Tecoma jasminoids. Jasminoid, this is also having the kind of deciduous nature. Then Bignonia anguscati. Here you can see cat. So this is called as cat's claw creeper or climber. It is having the supporting structure which is similar to the cat's claw. So Bignonia anguscati belongs to the light climber. You can remember cat is very lightweight, okay? So it is a light climber. Then Lonicera japonica. This is having the deciduous nature I have mentioned, and Aristolochia elegans. This has very large leaf. So this is but they have the very less leaf. Next question. Which of the following shrub are grown for their fragrant flowers? We have to identify which among the options have the fragrance. First one, Duranta. Duranta is mainly grown as a hedge plant and it doesn't have any fragrance. Then Cestrum nocturnum. So this is very famous fragrant flower. Mainly it will bloom in the night. It is also called Ratkarani or night blooming jasmine. Cestrum nocturnum and Cestrum diurnum. These both are having the fragrance. This is called night blooming jasmine. Okay. Then Acalypha, this Acalypha hispida is also it's a hedge plant. And Portlandia grandiflora. Don't mispronounce sometimes. If you think it is a Portulaca, it will misguide. Portlandia is it's a fragrant. So option B and D. C. Let's see the next question. Again, assertion reason type. First, assertion, shrubs and trees planted at an irregular interval. If you go in a flow and if you read irregular interval, you will get the wrong answer. They have given irregular interval to form a discontinuous screen. This is also wrong. Both words are wrong. It is known as hedge. In hedge, we will be planting like this. We will be making the continuous line and also we will be planting in a regular interval. So assertion is wrong. A is not correct. Okay, we can see the reason. An ideal hedge is having uniform dense growth from base to the top. It can be achieved by getting more or less uniform supply of water, essential element and also proper sunshine. Reason is correct because we will be giving the same amount of water to everything and also same amount of the nutrients. And also they have to add one more point, that is we will be doing the regular pruning. That is also important. So A is not correct, but R is correct. Next question. Which of the following is a striped variety of standard carnation? When you see the question paper, you can see question from rose, carnation, lawn, these all are fixed. Carnation varieties are little tough because most of the developed in the foreign countries and they are introduced. So their varieties, so it will be little difficult. For this, the answer is superstar. It is a striped variety. For your extra information, I have added other striped varieties like Minerva, Roderick, Orange Prestige, Forever, Olympus, Michael. These are other striped varieties of carnation. Next question. Which of the following annual flower crop is used as a green filler? Filler, I hope you all know the meaning of filler. Fillers are nothing but we will be adding these plants or the flowers to the bouquets or the floral arrangements, mainly to give the contrasting color or to give the mass effect. For example, if you are using the red rose, you may be seeing they will be adding the gypsophila, white flowers. They will have the very beautiful color combination, red and white. The same way, other fillers are also there. For this, answer is gypsophila. Gypsophila is also called as baby's breath. Okay. Here, other fillers like bells of Ireland. Bells of Ireland is Amobium species. It is a very interesting. It has a green color flowers. So green. If they can ask which among the following have the green color blooms. That is bells of Ireland. It is a winter season annual. Then status or limonium. This is also used for the dry flower making, and it is nowadays it is gaining lot of importance. Then eucalyptus, it is a fragrant leaf will be there. It is also a aromatic crop. And feverfew and Queen Anne's lace. This is also having the white color blooms. It looks like a carrot flower. Next question. Which of the following annual are directly sown in the beds? Here you have to understand directly sown means they are not doing the transplanting. Why we will go for transplanting? We will do the transplanting because when the seeds are very small or there is a requirement of the thinning. There are more number of plants, so we have to remove it for the growth of the other plants. But when they have the large sized seeds, there is no need of the transplanting. So in these options, we have to see which are having the very large bold seeds. That is, one is hollyhock and another one is nasturtium. So they both have the very bold seeds. The next question. Which of the following are the elements of garden and the landscape in the landscape design? There are many two important things, that is elements and principles of landscape design. These both are very much confusing for students because both are like very much similar. I can give you one hint to remember. Usually elements are the parts of garden. We will be using it for the development. But principles, you can't see it. Principle, we will use it to develop an idea. Mainly to make it look the symmetric or asymmetric balance we will be using. So in this, if we are, you can see it is, you imagine you are drawing a picture. In this, what and all you will be using? You will be using the different lines. You will be using the different, you will use scale for that, and you will add the colors to it. And there will be a different styles of drawing like portrait, different. So these all are related to the elements. So here you can answer line and style. Principles are like principles of life. There may be balance or like simplicity, focus, focalization. These all are principles. So answer is A and D. Here I have given you the list. Principles like balance, rhythm, uniformity, proportions, simplicity, contrast, and focal point. These are principles. And elements are like line, form, texture, color, scale. Here line means it will be guiding us to the different parts of the garden. Form means it is a 3D structure. It may be the plant, or it may be the wall of the garden. Here, for example, it may be the round shape, or it may be the columnar form. It may be the different type of form. Texture, it is a how you feel. When you see something, you will feel it is rough. Without touching, we can feel it is a rough structure, or it is a smooth texture. So this is texture. Color will be different color, you can see. And scale is the relative size of the different elements of the garden. Size. Next question, which of the following chrysanthemum cultivars were developed through the induced mutation? The same type of question they have asked in 2024 also. In that they have asked about rose, that to induced mutation only. Here Pusa centenary and Pusa kesari are the two important induced mutants. Here I have given the list of induced mutants: Pusa arunodaya, Pusa kesari, and Pusa centenary. These all three are the mutants of Taichen queen. Taichen queen, and through the gamma rays they have developed Pusa arunodaya, Pusa kesari, and Pusa kesari and Pusa centenary. Okay, and Pusa Anmol is developed from the Ajay. These four are very important. Mainly this Taichen queen is a standard variety. So Pusa Arunodaya, Pusa Kesari, and Pusa Centenary also, they are standard varieties. Then next question, make the correct sequence of steps involved in the hybridization of flower crops. This same type of question they have asking many times. Steps in the hybridization or steps in the mass selection. So you just have the better idea about it in the breeding part. First, any breeding, we will be first doing the selection of the parents. Okay. Here, the choice and evaluation of the parents will be the first step. Next, what we will do? Next, we will go for the emasculation of the parents. So, C, B. Then we will be bagging and tagging. So third step is bagging and tagging. Next step will be pollination, and next step will be harvesting and storing of F1 seeds. So option D is the right answer. Next question, which blue colored variety moon dust belong to which of the following flower crop? Very easy question. Moon dust is a very much famous variety released in which of the crop? That is in carnation, Dianthus caryophyllus. This is the first genetically modified crop, so it is very important. It is released by the Floriculture company. Here I have added the little details about the blue carnation because it is historically it has a very much importance. So they may ask other questions also related to this if they have to ask in little advanced way. Blue carnation, first of all, carnation flowers doesn't have any blue color, delphinidine source. They have only the pink color or anthocyanin sources. So what they have done, first they have taken the white flowers, white carnation, which doesn't have any DFR gene to produce the blue color. What they have done, they have taken the DFR gene from the petunia. And here you can see they have taken the DFR gene from the petunia. Petunia will be having the blue color DFR gene. So it got DFR gene from petunia and F3', 5'H gene from the petunia or viola. These both have the blue color. So they have used it and they have got the first genetically modified flower crop which have the delphinidine content. Other than moon dust, they have developed next many varieties like moon shade, moon aqua, moon vista, moon pearl. All starts with moon, so it will be easy to remember. Next, same way you study about the blue roses also. In that also they have applied the same principle, but the source is different. They have used the DFR gene in case of rose from iris flower. Iris, that you remember. Next question, again arrange the sequence steps involved in the tea budding of the rose. Tea budding, to remember the main commercial method of propagation in rose. What they will be doing, they will be taking one rootstock and scion. Then they will be doing the giving the inverted T or T-shaped cut in the rootstocks, and they will be inserting the scion in that. If you know this much principle, you can easily arrange this. First, selection of the rootstocks. So, selection and preparation of here. Selection and planting of the rootstocks. Next step, selection and preparation of the scion. Third step, what we'll be doing? We will be giving the insertion in the scion in the T cut on rootstock stem. This is third, and fourth will be wrapping. Fourth will be incision of the T-shaped cut on the rootstock stem. So I will be telling you in the option. The first step, selection of rootstock, then selection of scion, then giving the T cut, and then incision, then you will be wrapping. That's it. So the right option is here. C is the right answer. Next question, match the following. You have to arrange with the location of the garden. You have to know the important gardens and their location. Lalbagh garden, it's very famous garden. It is in Karnataka, Bangalore. So this is easy nowadays, they are not asking. Then Amrit Udyan, it is in Delhi, and it is a new name of Amrit Udyan. Amrit Udyan is a new name. You have to know what is the old name. You let me know in the comment section what is the old name of Amrit Udyan. And Sims Park in Tamil Nadu, Kunur. And Lloyd Botanical Garden, it is in West Bengal. Next question, which of the following prostrate or trailing shrubs are suitable for planting in a rock garden? Rock gardens are the garden having the plants which use less water or suitable for the arid climate. In this, A, Lantana salloviana. This is very much suitable for dryland condition. And next, Ixora armeniaca. This is not a dryland shrub. And Juniperus horizontalis. Junipers usually require less water. They will be growing in the the hilly slopes. So they require very less water. So answer is A and C. Here there are some famous rock gardens in India. Actually, in freestyle garden, they will be having the one rock garden feature. Example, Lal Bagh, it is a freestyle garden and it has a rock garden feature also. And rock garden Chandigarh is a very much important because it's a solo rock garden. It doesn't have any other feature. You mention me in the comment section who has developed rock garden Chandigarh. And third, Sims Park, Kunur. And some other plants suitable rock garden is like adenium and succulents, cactus, euphorbia milli, and gomphrena. Even French marigold also you can use in the rock garden. Next question, which of the following colors belong to the soft colors in color scheme? This is also a repeated question. Soft colors, cool colors, and warm colors. Cool colors are nothing but blue, violet and green. Warm colors are red, orange and yellow. And black and white, they are considered as a neutral color. Even grey. Next, what is the new name of Mughal garden, Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi? See, this is 2023 paper. In that year only, they have changed the name. So that they have asked 2 questions related to Amrit Udyan. Answer is Amrit Udyan. You remember the main feature of Rashtrapati Bhavan garden, like who built it and who is the architect of that, and what it is a typical Mughal garden having the formal features. Next question, which of the following is the largest Indian orchid? Orchid is also one of the important crop. They will be mainly asking the examples. Here answer is Galeola falconeri. Others, you just go through it. What are the features like warm orchids, cool orchids, sympodial and monopodial? These 4 are must and should. So this is 2023 Floriculture part. So I hope you have learned many things, and if you want if you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer. And in the same way, I will be coming up with the 2022 and other papers also. If you like our content, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. So see you all.